What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Frank Sanchez versus Christian Hammer, and this is going to be a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division, and this fight is going to be Saturday, January 1st, from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, and this fight is going to be broadcasted on Fox Pay-Per-View. And to gain both fighters' resumes, Frank Sanchez, fighting out of Cuba, holds a record of 19 wins, no defeats, with 13 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 15 by BoxRec in the heavyweight division. And to list some of his best victories, he has a unanimous decision win over Jack Malawai, a unanimous decision victory over Joey DeWaco, and he's coming off by far the best victory of his career, a unanimous decision victory over F.A. Ajagba, handing him his first ever loss. And to get his opponent's resume, Christian Hammer, fighting out of Germany, holds a record of 26 wins, 8 defeats, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 28 by BoxRec in the heavyweight division. And to list all 8 of his losses, he has a knockout loss to Robert Gregor, a knockout loss to Mario Zwak, a majority decision defeat to Taras Bidenko, a knockout loss to current champion Tyson Fury, a unanimous decision defeat to Alexander Povetkin, a unanimous decision defeat to Luis Ortiz, a unanimous decision defeat to Tony Yoka, and he's coming off a knockout, basically an injury loss to Hughie Fury. And now to list some of his best victories, he has a split decision win over Erkan Tepper, a knockout win over David Price, and a knockout win over Michael Valish. And in my opinion, this fight is going to go easily in favor of the undefeated Cuban heavyweight Frank Sanchez. Frank Sanchez has the whole package here. He's much better than Christian Hammer when it comes to speed, power, and maybe even just resume, because Frank Sanchez, although Christian Hammer has fought a lot of good fighters, he hasn't beat them, but he does have some decent wins, as I mentioned before. But that F.A. Ajagba win that Frank Sanchez got, proved that Frank Sanchez is a very, very good fighter and will cause problems in the near future. And Ring Magazine has him number 10. Many people have him in the top 10, top 15. A very good fighter. He could box, he could brawl, very versatile. We saw that against Ajagba. He was able to brawl, drop Ajagba with that overhand right, and then and we're also able to see Frank Sanchez box. We saw him box against Ajagba in most of the rounds. We saw Frank Sanchez box against Joey DeWaco and Jack Malawai, outpointing both of them, or all of them. And Frank Sanchez does have good power as well. We've seen him stop opponents, we've seen him drop opponents, we've seen him hurt them, and I think that he will actually be able to stop Christian Hammer here. Although Hammer is very durable and usually goes rounds with a lot of really good fighters in the distance, I just think Frank Sanchez is just too fast, too slick, and too young for Christian Hammer, and he will get the stoppage. And I think that Hammer will get dominated here. And Hammer is no slouch. He was actually not supposed to be in this fight. If you don't know, Frank Sanchez was supposed to fight Carlos Negron, but then Negron tested positive for COVID. And now Christian Hammer came in as a late replacement, and he is a much better opponent. If I'm going to be honest, Carlos Negron's like top 50 and probably would have got knocked out in a couple rounds. But Christian Hammer, a much better opponent, much more experienced, ranked top 30, top 35 by many. And he's a good fighter. And I just think that Frank Sanchez is just a level ahead of him, or many levels ahead of him, even though he's got a lot less experience in the pro game. But I just still think that Frank Sanchez is the better boxer overall. More slicker, faster, more powerful, and he will get the job done. I just think that Hammer won't really get really hurt, where the shot just wobbled around the ring, really just like that, but he'll get dominated. I think he'll just get stopped due to an accumulation. His corner might stop it, he might quit in his corner, referee might stop it standing, something like that. That's what I think is going to be the ending of this fight. But I do think that Frank Sanchez will be ahead, winning every single round up until this fight gets stopped. And where do I think this fight is going to get stopped? I think it's going to get stopped anywhere from round 6 to round 10, where Frank Sanchez is just going to break him down, dominate him, come forward, land some counters. I think we're going to see Frank Sanchez box and brawl in this fight. He might try and box and counter and sort of adapt to Hammer's style, still winning the rounds easily, just sort of to know what he has to do to win this fight. Then he'll start coming forward and just dominating, landing more shots, and winning this fight easily, and ultimately getting a stoppage. So, with that being said, I think that Frank Sanchez should be able to get an easy stoppage win here. Comment down below your thoughts on Frank Sanchez, who you think he should fight after this fight, if he does win, most likely, and what do you think is going to be the outcome of this fight. Yeah, and I think this is going to be a good win for Sanchez, and definitely, I mean, Frank Sanchez should be in line for a world title possibly in 2022 and the next year, maybe later on, who knows. But yeah, Frank Sanchez ranked number 5 by the WBC, number 5 by the WBO, and he's got a lot of opportunities for him, most likely in the WBO. But yeah, this will just be another step. In his favor to move up in the ranks, and it'll be a good victory in my opinion, and I think he should get the job done. So overall, I believe that Frank Sanchez will defeat Christian Hammer by knockout from round 6 to round 10 to get one of the better victories of his career thus far and to get his 20th win, 14th by knockout. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.